All right, per usual, we gotta do sound tests because, good lord, we know this thing doesn't like to work. There's another pair of scissors on my desk. You like cut? That's a suspect. Do we need to write an I care?
No. I heard somebody else did that.
Alright, cool. I heard background noise. That works for me. Alright, we have the third game of today and the third game of the week. We will be seeing the Sunshines hosting the Powerhouses at Yoshi Park Day. Second Yoshi Park game of the day. Let's see. Obviously, the Powerhouse is coming off of a marginal win with a 4-point victory over the Bowsers today. Their first victory of the season. Sunshine's coming off of a 2-game losing streak. So hopefully they're hoping probably for a win today against the Powerhouses. Out of conference opponent, may I also note. All wins are going to matter because we have the All-Star game coming up in 2 weeks. So some of those positions could be determined by this week because it's a 2-game week. We'll go ahead and go over. We want to do lineups or interviews first. We'll do lineups first. We'll go ahead and start with the Sunshines, the home team. Batting up first, we have Minion. Minion, obviously a legendary fielder from last season, hasn't done particularly well so far. At bat, he's been, I think, just kind of under average, which most me sit at anyway, so it's not too big of a deal. Next, we have Yoshi, which I can't do a fun pun for because why is Yoshi? I don't recall any of his batting prowess, which is probably means he hasn't done anything, but he's fast in the center field. That's kind of all you really need to get to the sides of the field. Fireballs famously had a similar outfield last season. Batting third is the captain himself, Mario. Mario has been fairly good overall on both the bat and the mound. He's been one of the linchpins of this team to get them going. I expect no different from today. Batting fourth, formerly from the Phoenixes, and currently I believe the best player on this team is Red Shy Guy. He's only 1 off from being a perfect record. I anticipate that to continue today. Batting fifth is Kim Jong-un. Have yet to see an Atomic Blast. Yoshi Park might be the stadium. A few Red Bees have gone home runs here, so it's certainly within potential. Batting sixth is Red Critter. Red Critter, I don't believe, has had a particularly good batting record, if I remember correctly. I think it's been mostly Mario. I think he's had a couple of decent hits, but hasn't been what we've seen from the Critters last season. Will that turn around today? Who knows? Batting seventh is Pikachu, first time on the field. It's very cursed me. They asked for it. I made it. I regret my life for giving them that power. We'll see if they have that power for next season. Batting eighth is Hufflepuff. Magikoopa's not been particularly good so far this season. Most of them have actually been very underwhelming, so I'm hoping to see some better stats from them before the All-Stars game. So if they keep it up, they might not be starred. And finally, batting ninth is Yellow Pianta. Yellow Pianta has also been one of the better players on this team. Pianta's generally base hitters. Might see a home run today. I think one of the Piantas have a home run, if not two. I know yours does. I know mine does. I don't think Blue has any yet. So, actually, I think it's just Blue that doesn't. Sorry, Anthony. Alright, and we'll go ahead and head over to the home team. Batting up first time on the field as well. We got Tails. That's cursed me. Huh? Oh yeah, for the away team, my bad. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop looking at him. Batting up second, we have Wario. I'm hoping that he has a better performance. The game previous today, not a lot of hits. He did have a star hit, so we know he might be trying to do that again. He did bat that into the wrong side of the field, and maybe he charges up and gets a home run. Who knows? But batting third, we did see quite a few attempts of home run potential from Waluigi. I think honestly we'll see a home run from him in this game. He did get to warm up on the stadium earlier today, so I think he might have the right batting prowess for this. Batting up fourth is Britter. Britter didn't have a bad performance, but not a particularly good performance. He was one of the better batters for the team. And of course, great at shortstop, as most critters are. Batting up fifth, who finally performed something, last game was Sierra, which ironically is the GM of the Sunshine, so they get to face their own me today. I was kind enough not to do that to the posse. Hopefully we see it. It's okay. I understand why she's being played, but we're hoping to see her continue her trend. Huh?
Am I brunette?
There's no red hair. It's me. It's me. Oh, you blonde? I literally did not know that. I legitimately did not know that. I just tried to get close to this as I could.
Yeah.
Batting 6 is Ravenclaw. Ravenclaw had a very underwhelming performance last game, so we're hoping to see a turnaround. They got off the mound insanely quickly. Batting continues to be decent, or hitting continues to be decent. I think we'll see the hitting, or the magic users get off the mound early. Batting 7th is Boo. Boo also was decent. Had some decent hitting, got on base quite a little bit. Never got to see him actually on the mound, so we might see him on the mound today if things get real bad. Batting 8th is Peter Griffin. Peter Griffin also hasn't really done too much. Still hoping to see better from him. I think from 9, same thing there. We're just hoping to see some better hitting. And so with our starting pitchers, we have a very similar look with 2 magic users. Hufflepuff on the mound for the home team, Ravenclaw on the mound for the away team, with Kim Jong-un and me at the catching, who is catching, and then Tails, who is catching for the Powerhouses. We'll go ahead and head into pre-game interviews once I reset chat, because my phone is tweaking the fuck out right now. Good lord. There we go. So we'll go ahead and start with the away team the home team, my bad. The Sunshines. So obviously coming off of a 2-game losing streak coming into this game, and you're facing an opponent who just won today at this very stadium. How are you feeling?
I'm excited. This is my favorite map. I love this stadium. And I mostly love it because Dylan hates it. But I'm excited because I haven't played this team before.
This will be the only time you face them.
Yeah, so hopefully
Besides me.
it'll be a good game.
Yes, we do know you love this map, particularly for one reason, particularly because of a certain transportation system in the back of the field. And so, we know, for no particular reason why you might like that. No, definitely none at all. Definitely none at all. We don't.
Just like it.
Of course. We all believe you. Anyway, looking at your own team, who do you think on your team today is going to be carrying your team today?
Say that again, I was not.
Who do you think on your team is going to be carrying your team today?
Oh, well, Mario kind of, that's his job as a captain, so I'm not gonna say him just because, like, that's an obvious pick. I hope that Red Critter does a little bit better than he has been. But also Yellow Pinata. Yep, I'm just gonna keep going with it. Yellow Pinata has been doing pretty well, and I would like to see them continue that trend.
So I also am just going to personally shout out Red Shy Guy because he's been getting on base very consistently. So I think you also do very well for your team. Looking at the opponent's team, is there any particular player you think is going to be the problem causer for you?
Me? No, I'm kidding.
It's hubris. After going 1 hit and 10.
Yeah. 10% hitting.
Noki levels of hitting.
Probably the I don't, are they related? Is purple bitch and yellow bitch related?
No, but they're considered cousins. So.
Maybe them because they both have star ability. Well, actually, they all have whatever. Shut up. They're captains, so you know they have some higher stats than other characters. Also, the Ghosty. He's mostly appearance-wise. He kind of scares me. His beady little eyes.
All 3 of these players have names, by the way.
I said Boo.
You said Ghosty.
You said
Ghosty, and then I said Boo's beady.
You said purple man next to yellow man, and then you said Ghosty.
I couldn't remember which one's name is which.
Waluigi.
This is why your character sheet, real life character sheet, is a -5 in intelligence. I'm kidding.
There's a +1 on there, actually. It's the history. Nice.
Yeah, you're right. Now for a little bit of a, we'll say a little bit of a maybe nudger question. Who do you think's gonna come on the mound first after Ravenclaw, Wario or Waluigi?
At first, I thought you were asking me, and I was like, neither. They're not on my team. Who's the actual captain of the team?
Wario.
Probably the captain. But also, honestly, I think the AI will just toss a coin.
And that it often does. We have seen Berto come on the mound during games where I've tested it for RBIs with music, and we've seen Waluigi come on the mound before Wario. It is definitely a coin flip, and I think that's gonna be no different today. That being said, final question. How do you think the score is going to go today? They do have a little bit higher hitting potential than you do, but I think if your team decides to hit well, you have better chances of getting multiple runs in.
Every single time, I have been so wrong, except the first game. Honestly, I have no idea. Middle of the row, I think. Like score-wise, I feel like. Middle. I don't know what middle entails, but you can use your imagination.
How close? How close are you thinking?
Not a shutout.
I'll say y'all are both in the negatives, so y'all need points here.
I am unsure because I'm gonna be honest, I haven't watched any of Cass's games. So, but I've also not been doing that well, so hopefully it'll even out and it'll be close enough that it's not terrible for the both of us, but also like I don't want to get 0.
Fair enough. Only team to score 0 so far was the Posse during their first game, but so since Horse bounced back. Is there anything else you'd like to say before I head over to the Powerhouses? All right, Powerhouses coming off of a win against a team where you were anticipated to lose against. Coming to this game against the Sunshines, how are you feeling?
Tired, but also excited.
Real. It's been weirdly long 2 days. We just had a sewage leak at one section of our freaking campus because that's how well our school likes to maintain itself. So looking at the opposing team, besides a player with the letter M starting in the beginning of their name and ending with an O, is there any character you think is going to cause you problems today?
Yellow Pianta or Red Shy Guy?
Red Shy Guy, I understand that because if he gets on base, that's kind of like a run if the hitters do their job. And then Yellow Pianta, of course, had the home run in the last game they played in, so I understand those. Looking at your team, besides Ravenclaw, is there a player you think is going to cause you problems today?
It better not be somebody who starts with an S and ends with an A and has red hair but brunette in the game.
Some of
Wario time! Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Waluigi!
Yeah! Wario time! Oh yeah!
Waluigi! Waluigi!
Wario time!
Yeah, I just couldn't inform that I was shooting my shot.
Sorry.
I can be persistent.
Sorry, we don't accept freeloaders on my team. Anywho,
It's not freeloading.
anyways, anything
Yeah.
anything else from the GM of the Powerhouses before we go over to the Sunshines? All right, no more words. Over to the Sunshines. Let's see, what was this? Oh, it was a 4-point win against the Powerhouses. Still, though, a rough performance. I would say this is akin to the game we saw with. Holy shit, we're continuing the record. It's 6-4. Oh, no, it's not 6-4. I'm dumb. Wait, what was the score?
It's 8-4.
Oh, fuck you ruined it.
Ha!
Sadness. Anywho. So, obviously, it's a very similar case to the game between the Posse and the Phoenixes, where it's like you won the game, but your team didn't do what you wanted it to. So, how are you feeling?
Good. I'm glad I won a game. First win. Yippee. And Critter improved a lot. That was a lot good. He did a home run. That slapped literally. Pinata doing their job. Also Minion and Pikachu and Kim Jong-un my Miis were slaying, and I'm proud of them. That was great.
It's had nearly home runs by almost all the means today, so it's been very impressive
my new
performance. Yes, even Pikachu. As much as he doesn't have any business being anywhere in the field.
On there, but like,
Oh yeah, I mean, well, of course, the actual player tracker shows us way better, and obviously the record shows way better. But sorry, I had to pause on that one. Is there any particular player you were hoping to see do better today that's not named Mario?
Excluding the giant mustache in the room. Honestly, no, I think my players did pretty well. Yoshi could have been a little bit better, but also he's Yoshi, so like you win some, you lose some. My fielding was okay. I was trying what I did last season. Mostly just because Yellow Shy Guy sucks ass. So I do think that this outfielding went a little better. Especially with buddy jumps, because they actually did them. So there's that.
I don't have to wholeheartedly agree. Go ahead and look at your next week game, or sorry, your next two games, I suppose. Actually, no, we'll just look at this week's game because we can always re-interview for the game before the All-Stars game. You will be away at the Burger Flips. How are you feeling about that game? They just recently acquired Luigi as their new captain in Hammer Bro.
I'm gonna lose horribly, but hey, it'll be fun.
They believe they're going to lose horribly against that team. I said there's a lot of mixed opinions on that team, how if they benefited from their trade or not. So I think it's anyone's game for that. I wouldn't count yourself out yet.
Yeah. I mean, maybe my team's a little bit more well-rounded because originally Rachel's team was the me team. So I do have that going for me, but I don't think it's enough. I think it could be anyone's game, but I'm leaning towards I think I will probably lose.
And we will see. Of course, if you lose that game, that's going to put you in a tough spot for the All-Star game. So hopefully, I think, well, for you, we hope you win. For the Burger Flips, of course, they probably hope otherwise. And they're hoping their team really pops off because you'll be their first game of the week, depending on scheduling, of course. So, is there anything else you would like to say before we head off for the day?
I do not think so.
Perfect. We will go ahead and end today's the final round 3 games today. We will see you tomorrow for our first game at 6:30 p.m. with the Freaks visiting the Shroom Monkeys, and then later on the day at 8:30 p.m. we will see the Posse host the Shroom Monkeys. So both the Shroom Monkeys and Powerhouses will have all their games done by the end of tomorrow. Well, by today and the end of tomorrow. But see y'all.